Thank you, Creator, for all you do, all you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. So it's just now starting to break up. The sky was completely covered like this from the start of the day. They had started rolling it in. But last night, it was clear. It looked clear because I was able to see the eternal energy spirit beings that y'all call stars. So it looked clear. Then like as soon as the sun was ready to come around, the eternal energy spirit being was ready to come around and give his light and energy, they started rolling this nonsense in. Then like that, what's today? What time is it? It's 4:56, Saturday, April 29th. So it's been like that from the start of the day all the way up till almost 5 o'clock. And now it's starting to clear out. But see, I didn't call out to Creator. You know what I'm saying? At the start of the day, I just was like, man, don't worry about it. I tried to focus on my own. It didn't work. Focusing on my own, it didn't work. I had to call out to Creator. You know what I'm saying? I called out to Creator, and it did. It separated. You know what I'm saying? It broke up. It started looking like this. You know what I'm saying? But while I was trying to focus on all that other stuff, I was sitting there, and I wrote me a little, I don't know if you got some verses or bars or something. There go the moon again. See if we get that nigga on camera. See him? There go the moon right there. They always trying to keep the skies covered though, man. It was chilly. They was trying to keep it cold too. But it got warm over here in this area. It got warm. So, there go the moon right there. I wrote this little, I guess you can call it a verse. Some bars. I'm gonna recite these little bars, these little verses if I can. This little dude with this dog, now that the eternal energy spirit being ain't beaming directly in this area, he's coming through with this dog, But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna recite these little lyrics real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can't recite them real quick. I used to couldn't read like a Charger dodging everything. Now I ram the books, don't dodge, read nerd page. Educated by the system, can't tell you a damn thing. People, they think they know it all. That's why the world has never changed. Following traditions of a man and it stay the same. People, they think they free, but they not, cause they really slaves. Every day you work or you hustle, you trying to maintain. Saying that you don't or you won't, but you obey. System got you missing the importance of this whole life. If you never ever get the truth, it costs, and it's the price. So them are just some little bars I wrote. I ain't really wrote. I was working on that other one. You know what I'm saying? No longer. I might just rewrite that and throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it right there. You know what I'm saying? I like it all. You know what I'm saying? But I like that little verse right there. I might have to try to find somewhere to put that in on that living in the truth, no longer living in the lie. You know what I'm saying? I might try to put that on there. You know what I'm saying? Because I do like it right there. You know what I'm saying? That little verse right there. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But it broke up and stuff. It looked pretty good. I did this. The other day I did this. So I did that. I already showed y'all these carrots. But I cut that onion because I looked at them little videos and they said this is all you really got to do. So we're going to see if that works. This is lettuce, this is celery, and this is onion. You know what I'm saying? And I got the little tomato plants over there. And I got the other one sitting in the other windowsill. You know what I'm saying? Let's see this. I didn't crack them little shells. I'm going to have to water these. You know what I'm saying? In this bag is a potato. You know what I'm saying? I see how they let them sit for a little while. And then once the eyes on them start to grow, then they'll, start growing. And then the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? All of these plants, though, like these right here, because they ain't getting the sunlight, they not dying. But when I had replanted them and stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't strong. So they wasn't standing up. All of them was laying down, though. All of them was laying down. So some of them might not make it, but some of them went ahead and was like, well, I'm gonna stand up. He put us back in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, I took too long. You know what I'm saying? On them, some of them other plants, I had them sitting out too long. You know what I'm saying? Because they like fresh. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they really had a chance to really get down in the dirt and root. to grow, you know what I'm saying? So they was like small, and I guess I left them out too long before I replanted them and put them back in the dirt. So some of them might not even make it. But over there, a lot of them, like, it was a whole box of them that was just laying down when I replanted them. I was like, they probably ain't gonna make it. But they done stood back up, so, it's just a couple of them that might not make it, but that's that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, another shot at the moon, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna get on out of here, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna, like, play this little music, man, that the homie, uh, like my peoples, man. He was like my peoples, man. He's a good dude, man. And me and him was going through some things, you know what I'm saying, some of the same situations, you know what I'm saying, and we had made a decision. We was like, well, look, we just gonna mess with this music a little bit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cause I really wasn't into it, but he was like, man, if you start working at it, bro, you know what I'm saying, you probably get it or whatever. And like, well, shit, we both going through the same problem, man. We could just say, fuck it, man. We could raise up out of here and, go somewhere. We start doing our thing somewhere else or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We was gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? And when we started getting ourselves together, getting the little change and stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Uh, what had happened was his situation, like me and him, was in the same situation, and his situation actually, you know, amped up for the worst, you know what I'm saying? And it got to him to where he was so angry and mad about it, you know what I'm saying? He took out in a rage, you know what I'm saying? And he messed around. He had a, uh, he had a car wreck, a truck wreck, or it was a truck. He was in a truck, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? Because he allowed that situation to get to him to the point to where he was so mad, he went out, went off on a rage and stuff, and he didn't make it, man. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna play this little song, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? But because we all going through these situations and stuff because don't nobody got the truth, and I'll just be like, man, all these people is gone out of the creation of life because they don't have the truth. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what's going on. They don't know that this dark energy is really true. You know what I'm saying? It's really dark energy. You can call it demon, evil spirits of the earth, or whatever you want to call it, because that's what they are. They're evil spirits of the earth, but it's dark energy. And you know what I'm saying? And everybody was serving it. You know what I'm saying? We all serving that crap. Everybody in the creation is serving it. If you're not under creator, that's what you serving. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just was thinking about it like, man, had we know the truth back then, wouldn't none of this stuff be going on, man. Once I got to thinking about it, I was like, man. And I rolled through some CDs, and I found one of them little CDs and played it, you know what I'm saying? And he was on there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that situation, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking through CDs, just looking through CDs, trying to find music to listen to, you know what I'm saying? And when I rolled through her, I seen something, and it said, on the CD it says Studio One, and I didn't really know what it was. And then when I put it in there, it was only one song on there, and it happened to be him. And you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about that situation at the time, and it was kind of like bringing me down. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about it, cause he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? We was both, we was always trying to do right, even though we was in the street doing wrong. That's how the system is set up. But we was both all the time working, even if we had little side hustles and all that old stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was always trying to do right, just get up on our feet. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do right stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I was thinking about that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play this little song, man, real quick. Before I play a song, I'm gonna ask y'all to excuse the language. It's not a lot of cussing, foul language in it like that, but it is some, and I know it's not it's not really for nobody's ears, foul language, but I just want to ask y'all to excuse it. I'm gonna go ahead and play it since I was thinking about it. Also, it's two other people on there, and they still here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this because I ain't got no way of getting in contact with them. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this, man, and you know, just because I was thinking about the homie, for the for the homie, man, for my peoples. The Greasy, I used to call him Greasy. Greasy. But wasn't nothing greasy about him. It was just like a little nickname, you know what I'm saying? Something that I gave him. Everybody else was calling him something else, and I was like, Greasy. You know what? Once I started calling him Greasy, man, he went and got him a little hat and everything with the name on it and all that, man. So, he was a cool dude, man. He's good people.
She said I beat Ike, okay, you beat Tina. We can get paid, sit you high on the blades. First get the money, then escalate. Then escalate once we get this money straight. Every day's a hustling holiday, and holidays we celebrate. She said she love G's, and I do it this way. All you get is good dick and a place to play. You know I love G's, love that gangsta ways. You know I love how a young niggas getting paid. She said she love G's, she said she love they way. She said she love how a young gangsta getting paid. She said she love how young niggas stay on this grind. Build work, count stacks, breaking quarters to dimes. Riding high with my gully niggas strapped on my side. Pussy nigga, you ain't no trees, keep 'em a dime. Riding high with that work, but can't trust this whole blind. Cause I'm a G in these streets, money on my mind. Whole change like the weather, I don't fuck with the kind. I don't need a bitch really, cause they stopping my grind. Wanna know where I'm at with that bullshit crime. Ho, I'm out here hustling, I ain't wasting my time. And I ain't fucking with you, ho, if you ain't on your grind. That's why I'm always in these streets going hard with the nine. You know I love G's, love that gangsta ways. You know I love how a young niggas getting paid. He wants to throw away, I love to get laid. But in the end, he's the one that's getting played. She said she love G's, she said she love they way. She said she love how a young gangsta getting paid. She likes to get laid, cause she's a throwaway. And in the end, she just ends up playing. You know I love G's, love the gangsta ways. You know I love how a young niggas getting paid. He wants to throw away, I love to get laid. But in the end, he's the one that's getting played. She said she love G's, she said she love they way. She said she love how a young gangsta getting paid. She likes to get laid, cause she's a throwaway. And in the end, she just ends up playing. You think you know me, know my gangsta ways. You don't know how I feel when I'm getting laid. You want some throwaway, but I ain't getting played. Cause I'm the one that's gonna get paid.
Yeah. So it was you know, Greasy was the first one that came on. He's a good dude. You know what? And it's messed up because of how we first met. Me and dude wasn't on good pages because it was a fallout between one of my peoples and him over some other stuff. It was like some relationships type of stuff, and I was like, my people shouldn't be out here fighting over no dude because he want to be with some female and stuff. And I just, we wasn't on good pages, good terms or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you know what I'm saying, I seen him back and forth or whatever. And come find out, he was a good dude, and it really wasn't even what the situation was. You know, it was some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, and it was good because I I never really liked fallouts. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have a fallout, but I was like, man, all this nonsense was going on because of you, whoop, 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 because of what had been said. But what had been said to me wasn't the truth. And then when I found out the truth, I was like, man, that's good because me and dude wasn't even on good terms, and we could have fell out. And then you know what? I never would have. He would have. I would have never been. We would have never been cool. You know what I'm saying? If we'd have had that falling out. So you know what I'm saying? And he say, she say stuff is, but that's the ways of the world, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, because I always had the mind that, I'm not just ready to just jump straight out off the top and be like, I used to always be like, man, well, what's going on? What happened? And try to see what was going on before anything pop off ignorant, because I wasn't for all that ignorant stuff, fighting crap and all of those stuff. Man, let's settle this a different way. You know what I'm saying? But if it came down to it and people didn't want it, they just was like, no, this is what's going to happen, then, that's the type of crap that would go on. You know what I'm saying? But it was messed up how we met. But we wound up being the best of friends, man. We was going to roll out too, man. And you know what? After we had got all that stuff together and had decided that we was going to leave and all that old stuff, had the date set up and everything, you know what I'm saying? We was ready to roll. We wasn't even going to tell them. We didn't even tell nobody we was going to roll out. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show how dark energy worked. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even tell nobody we was gonna roll out, but like 2 weeks before we was ready to roll out, man, that little nonsense happened. You know what I'm saying? It took it took a lot out of me too, cause I was, you know what I'm saying? You know how like they do that little stuff where they put them in crosses and stuff where something happened and all of those stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know the little people whose house that happened in front of was probably like, man, I had to go and asking people because I was showing up. I was over like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I was over like every day for years. And when the day that I went and I didn't stop over, you know what I'm saying? It was like 2 or 3 spots, you know what I'm saying? And that type of stuff just kept me down, you know what I'm saying? Just kept me in that mind frame, like, man, how I keep losing people, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that used to keep me down. Now I know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But doing that, if you, I mean, some people can do it and it just don't bother them, because they didn't accept it. But I was always like, it's like I just couldn't accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this, what's going on? I never knew what was going on. I never had the truth. Now I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't do stuff like that no more. I won't go because they not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is not supposed to be going on in the creation. You know what I'm saying? They not supposed to be here. That stuff was never supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna go and get out of here. Just thought I'd show y'all that. And since was thinking about the homie Greasy, and I found that little song out of nowhere, I was like, let me go ahead and play this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on out of here, man. Thank you, Creator, for all you do, all you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. Know I love you. Know I love you. I love y'all. Call out to Creator. Creator of all of existence is the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to Creator, because Creator will give you the truth, all of the truth, and only the truth. When you receive the truth from Creator of all of existence, you will know that Creator of all existence is the truth. You know what? As soon as it started clearing out, they started flying the airplane people. But y'all already know that, don't y'all? They do it every time. As soon as it started clearing out, they started flying the little airplane people. I said, there they go. They was flying right past the moon, too. You can see it's like misty hazy. Let me back up so I can show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? You see how it's misty hazy right there? It was cleared out. The airplane people started coming through here, and they started spraying right in front of the moon. So it was like misty hazy right there. I don't know if it's showing up in the camera. I'm going to do this. You see it? Can you see it? It's like misty hazy, like right up in that area, all around the moon. You know what I'm saying? They come from the airplane people and stuff. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I love you, creator. You know I love you. I love y'all. Call out to creator. Creator is the truth. Do you speak it?